Hey guys, it's Dave. I'm at the Calvary Cemetery in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and coming down this very steep hill to the grave of Frank Gorshin. Frank Gorshin, he was an actor, born 1933 and died at the age of 72 in 2005 due to lung issues. He was quite the smoker. But he was the Riddler, in the 1960s Batman TV show. I mean, he was really good. Got Jack Nicholson, Frank, and then everybody else. So, his grave's right down here. Gorshin, you can see here's the black stone that we're coming up to down here. Served in the Army as well. We'll get some details here when we get down here. I assume these are his parents. Frank Gorshin. 1933 to 2005. What does it all mean? That's probably one of the ultimate questions here. Alright, get everything straightened up there. So he was a veteran of the Korean War there. So let's look at his stone here. Kind of the entertainer stone, or entertainer there. I like the font. It's kind of got that old time movie font. He got his parents right beside him. So let's talk about Frank here. As I try to stay on top of this hill here, it's pretty steep. So like I said, he was an actor. He played the Riddler in the 1960s Batman series, and then he got an Emmy Award nomination for that. He, like I said, got drafted to the United States Army and posted to Germany. He served there for a year and a half as an entertainer attached to special services. While there, he met some agents or friends of people that knew agents in Hollywood, and when he got out, he started his Hollywood career. He was a pretty prolific film actor, starred in a lot of different films. But like I said, his big success came as the Joker in, like I've said numerous times already, the Joker in the 1960s Batman live action TV series. 1957, he had a pretty serious car crash. He fell asleep at the wheel. So he got lucky there that he survived. It was actually so severe, I think newspapers reported that he had died incorrectly, of course. So at the Batman, he was with Adam West and Burt Ward. He always had that high-pitched, deranged cackle. Really set the stage for how the Joker was going to be in several films, and then until the character got a lot darker, obviously, with Heath Ledger's portrayal of him. He kept doing TV and movies throughout his 70s and 80s and 90s. In his final years, he portrayed the famous comedian George Burns on the Broadway, and then did a couple more Broadways. His final work was Grave Danger, an episode of the CBS series CSI, the Crime Scene Investigation, which aired 2 days after his death. It was directed by Quentin Tarantino and was dedicated in his memory. On April 8, 1957, he was married Christina Vaduzzo, and they had one son, Mitchell. They separated but never divorced. So he was doing some comedy, getting on a plane. We were doing a comedy show, and he was getting on a plane to head back. He had trouble breathing, and they had to give him some emergency oxygen on the flight. When he got there, he got transferred to Burbank Hospital after the flight landed. And he died 3 weeks later on March 17th, 2005 from lung cancer. Like I talked about it, his Batman co-star Adam West once claimed that Frank could reduce a cigarette to ash with one draw. So, clearly cigarettes ultimately killed the man. Yeah, he's got, probably 100 credits on film and television plus, so very active actor. And numerous stage appearances as well, so very successful actor. So there you go, guys, the grave of Frank Gorshin, best known as Riddler from the 1960s live-action Batman film. Like I said, well, his parents here. Ooh. We'll do a quick walk around here, make sure we didn't miss anything on the stone coming down. We didn't. All right, so entrance, how to find him. He is pretty easy to locate if you just Google it. We have all these veterans here. You can find that section, and then you can find the main buildings there. He's just right up the hill, very steep. So if you have some mobility issues, you might not be able to make it up here. But there is a road right up the hill there too. If you can, camera shows how steep it is, but it is. So pretty easy to find. So if you got a few minutes, stop by and pay your respects, and enjoy the rest of the very beautiful cemetery. Lots of amazing monuments here in this historic cemetery. All right, guys, thank you.